Hello, race fans, and welcome to the final stop before the All-Star race. This is Atlanta Motor Speedway, race number 10 of the Oreo Truck Series, Season 3, Division 1. We got 41 trucks set to take to this racetrack here today. Atlanta Motor Speedway actually was added to the circuit last year, and so we decided to bring it back this year for round 10. Anyway, we are getting set for 17 laps of racing here for our first division of the Truck Series. Jack Richards on the point, as I believe is his first pole of the season. That enters him into next year's Budweiser Shootout. Alongside of him is going to be Jacob Lawler, who took the win at Talladega. Lisa Shears will make up row 3, or make that row 2, along with James Qualls. Now, we're going to be watching a few battles here today. First battle we're going to be watching is the battle for the winner of this race. We're also going to be watching, though, the battle for drivers that are inside the top 10, if they can stay in the top 10, because the top 10 in standings transfer into the All-Star race, regardless of whether they have a win or not. I believe one of those drivers that fits into that category is Lisa Shears, who is rolling off from position number 3. But we'll get to all that in just a moment. We're going to get the starting lineup for this race. We got a few new drivers in some of these rides, including the highest starter for one of those new drivers, Wolfgang Mason, in the number 35, starting off in the 8th position. Here's the starting lineup for today's Dollar General 250 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So we'll get ready to go to Great Flag Racing. Lisa Shears, that's one driver we're going to be keeping an eye on. Another one that we're going to be keeping an eye on is T.O. Bain. They both come in the top 10 in the standings, but don't have wins, so they have to rely on a top 10 in the standings spot to transfer them in. Green flag is in the air. Jack Richards out in front, and he'll lead them into turn number 1. Preferred line at this racetrack, as usual, the low line. You want to be down low to make the pass. We have seen some cars be able to battle back on the high side, though, here at Atlanta, but we'll have to see if that's going to be the case here as Jack Richards moves up to the high side, and that's going to allow Lisa Shears to come down underneath, and she's going to go for the top spot. A win would definitely cement her into the All-Star race this year, but right now, just a good finish could get her in, because she run very well in the standings right now. But here comes Adam Chambers to the inside. Chambers will take the top spot. He's going to be in the All-Star race after picking up a victory this year. I believe it was at Phoenix. Oh, there's a spin in the back. That looked like Wolfgang Mason right there in the 35. Caution is out as T.O. Bain gets by. Yeah, Wolfgang Mason spun out. Logan Ryan may have gotten a piece of it as well. And that was Lewis Gordon there as well. T.O. Bain's going to lead them under the caution flag. There's another driver we're going to be looking at, Timmy Pacioli, as the caution is out. These drivers are going 3 wide for some reason. I don't know why. We're under the caution. They need to get back in the line here. But we are under the caution flag. T.O. Bain is actually the leader, even though everything's all jumbled up here. Let's see what happened to Lewis Gordon, Wolfgang Mason, and Logan Ryan to put us under the caution for the first time today. Watch him here. There were 4 wide right there. Wolfgang Mason, Brandon Bain, Seth Cole, and Lewis Gordon right there. Wolfgang Mason just gets turned off the nose of, I think that was Brandon Bain. Slides down, Lewis Gordon gets hit, and so he goes into a spin, and Logan Ryan, he's trying to miss these guys, and oh, he hit that Wolfgang Mason machine quite a bit. That was actually a pretty hard lick for the Ortho Chevrolet, but don't know if they're all going to be able to continue or not. We'll catch up with that in just a moment as we will get ready for the restart. Back to Green Flag Racing we will go, and it will be on lap 7 of 17. And nobody retired from the race. Logan Ryan, Wolfgang Mason, Lewis Gordon. Not really that much damage. They went down pit road, got it repaired, and have returned to the racetrack. So all 41 trucks still on the lead lap. Let's take a look at where our top 10, or who our top 10 are. T.O. Bain leads. Brian Young running very well now in second. Adam Chambers third. Timmy Pacioli fourth. John Dillon is in 5th. Ryan Cooper runs 6th. 7th is Matt Nathan. 8th is Lisa Shears. 9th is Barney Ward. And James Qualls is in 10th. Ray Wilson's 11th. Randy Carpenter is 12th. This is a good run for him. He comes in dead last in the standings, does Randy Carpenter. Jack Richards, our pole sitters, he's back to 13th. Jacob Cook is 14th. Christian James 15th. Jacob Lawler is 16th. 17th is Brandon Bain. Logan Wilson is 18th. 19th is Seth Cole. And in 20th is Dougie Shears. Cole Fralick making his debut in the Truck Series. He is in 21st. Natalie Scott 22nd. Stephanie Williams filling in for the injured Jennifer Miller. Jennifer Miller will be out for 2 weeks, which means that Stephanie Williams is going to be in that ride, filling in until the injury has passed for Jennifer Miller. She's 23rd. 24th is Jake Cole, and 25th is Devin Wilson. As a matter of fact, Jake Cole is in the 11th position in the standings. As we go back up here to the front, the green flag is out for Teo Bain. But Jake Cole is 11th in the standings. He needs to get a good finish to be able to move into the top 10 in standings. If he cannot get it, then he'll have to try and get in via the Oreo Open. Here comes Adam Chambers to the inside line. And Chambers is going to take the top spot. Adam Chambers looking for his 2nd Truck Series win of the season. John Dillon right behind him looking for his 3rd. Here comes Matt Nathan. Here comes Barney Ward. A win for these drivers could cement them a spot, regardless of where they are in the points, into the All-Star race. Matt Nathan could sure use it. Barney Ward. James Qualls could. There's a lot of drivers here. How about Randy Carpenter, dead last in the standings? He's coming up that inside line. He's 5th on that inside line. If he won, then our last place driver in the standings would be representing the 10 car, the 10 truck, in the All-Star race. That would be incredible. And I apologize for that. I'm having a Windows automatic update thing that keeps saying that I need to update it, and it'll update in 15 minutes, and it takes and minimizes my screen down. It's really annoying. Anyway, Matt Nathan out in front. Memory serves me, Matt Nathan was a chase contender last season. But here comes Barney Ward to the inside. Remember, Barney Ward picked up his first Snickers Cup Series victory last week at Pocono Raceway in Division 2. Right behind his brother Ben Ward, picking up his first career Snickers Cup Series victory in his debut. They head down here into this turn. You know, I didn't even think to look back and see where our defending race winner last week is. Where's Seth Cole running? He's back in the 18th position. Cole picked up his first win of the season in his first career start at Pocono. Oh, and just like that, he gets into Jacob Cook. Cole Fralick is in it. Sean Henley. John Dillon. Look out. Oh, Pichu London is in it. Ryan Cooper is in it. Who else? Lewis Gordon, he's involved. Jacob Cook, I know, was in it. There's Hiroshi Kato. He may have gotten a piece of it. Dillon is damaged. Lisa Shears. Jordan Hester. Dougie Shears. Cole Fralick. Ray Wilson. And the caution is out. Who's the leader? Christian James got it at the line. So Christian James is the leader, but last week's winner, Seth Cole, in a big wreck here involving several others. Let's see what happened. Now here's a look. Seth Cole may just get into the back of Jacob Cook right there. Yeah, he does, and it kind of turns him down into Kyle Smith. And then he's up the racetrack. He gets Ryan Cooper, Ray Wilson, Cole Fralick. They're involved. And John Dillon gets a piece of Ryan Cooper. Lisa Shears gets into the back of John Dillon. Dougie Shears is into the back of the 9 of Lisa Shears. And it's just on from there. John Stewart in the 04 did a good job getting through. Oh, and Pichu London just nails Seth Cole. Lewis Gordon nails Ryan Cooper. And Hiroshi Kato did indeed get through that. And there's Sean Henley also involved. Henley, if I'm not mistaken, is one of those drivers who comes in the top 10 in standings as well. And he gets involved in this. This could maybe hurt his chances of getting into the All-Star race. Well, it looks like this thing is going to be decided by a green-white checkered finish. And we do have some drivers out of the race after this. Lisa Shears is out. Cole Fralick, Dougie Shears, Ryan Cooper, Seth Cole, Pichu London, and Lewis Gordon. So we have 34 race cars still on the racetrack and still in the lead lap. Here's the drivers that are going to settle it out to try and win this race here in the Dollar General 250 version 1 and clinch themselves a spot in the All-Star race if they are not already in the top 10 standings. Christian Janes is the leader. Second is Barney Ward. Third is Logan Wilson. Fourth is Jacob Lawler. And fifth is Timmy Pacioli. T.O. Bain is in sixth. Seventh is Adam Chambers. Matt Nathan is eighth. Randy Carpenter ninth. And 10th is Natalie Scott. Right now, from what I'm seeing, only one driver in that group is currently locked in to the All-Star race, and that is Adam Chambers. So 9 of the top 10 drivers are not yet locked into the All-Star race. Okay, wait, nope, Jacob Lawler as well. So 8 of the top 10, but that's still a lot. 11th is pole sitter Jack Richards. We may not have heard the last of him yet. Jake Cole trying to find himself a spot in the top 10 with a good run. He's running very well in 12th right at the moment. Devin Wilson is 13th. Brian Young 14th. James Cole 15th. The rest of the top 20 is Stephanie Williams, Brandon Bain, Xavier Livingston in his debut is 18th. 19th, Ryan Acosta. And Trent Dunham is in 20th. As the green flag is displayed, it's green, white, checkered to decide this event. Here we go. Right now, from what I can see, Timmy Pacioli, T.O. Bain, they are back in 4th and 6th. They are in the top 10 in standings right now. And they could, with the good top 10 runs they've got right now, they could clinch themselves spots in the All-Star race with a good finish. They would remain in the top 10. They are right now in 4th and 5th, going underneath Barney Ward. Speaking of going underneath, that's what Logan Wilson's doing for the lead. White flag was just displayed. Logan Wilson to the inside. He will take the top spot. Then it's Timmy Pacioli, then T.O. Bain, then Randy Carpenter, then Natalie Scott. Here we go. To the inside comes Timmy Pacioli. To the inside, he comes into turn number 3. He will have the preferred line. Can Logan Wilson battle back on the high side? Out of turn 4. For the final time, Timmy Pacioli is going to keep that low line. Wilson battles back, but it's Timmy Pacioli picking up his first win of this season in the Oreo Truck Series. He had, I believe, 3 Truck Series wins last year when he drove the 33. This year, he picks up his first one of the season. And Timmy Pacioli, who was in the top 10 in standings anyway, has now iced it. And has iced himself a spot in the All-Star race with this victory. And I believe, last in the standings, Randy Carpenter came away with a second place finish. That's his best career finish in the Oreo Truck Series. So, Timmy Pacioli's going to win it. And boy, it's getting close now. And as far as who's going to be in the All-Star race, we now know Timmy Pacioli will join all the others in the All-Star race. Congrats to him on his first win of Season 3 in the Oreo Truck Series. He was one of the most dominant drivers last season in the 33 truck, and he's been very consistent inside the top 10 standings this year, and he may still have something yet, as he will join others in the All-Star race. Timmy Pacioli is going to go to victory lane. Congrats to him. If you were in this race, be sure and check back at the end of the Division 2 race to see where you are in the standings. And we will show you who the who the All-Star race contenders are in the standings as well at the end of the Division 2 race. You've been watching the NNSCRA offline racing at its best. Timmy Pacioli goes to victory lane in the Dollar General 250 version 1.